Once a person is diagnosed with glioblastoma multiforme, his or her life expectancy is really just a little bit more than 1 year. It is the most aggressive cancer of the central nervous system and there is no cure, and even with the most aggressive and state-of-the-art treatment options, life expectancy does only improve by about 2.5 months. Unfortunately, children are disproportionately affected by glioblastoma multiforme. Indeed, it is the leading cause of death by disease in young children. The current frontline drug was discovered over 25 years ago and there has not been any significant improvement since. Further, more than half of the patients do not respond to treatment with temozolomide at all. At Hemispherian, we are working to expand the treatment options available to patients. We are advancing a new class of epigenetic therapeutics to address the highest unmet need in oncology.
These therapeutics, which are collectively called GLICs, is a family of molecules that were initially discovered in my academic laboratory. This discovery is based on more than a decade of academic research. My team was investigating a highly specialized DNA-based modification. In particular, we identified a role for this base modification in replication licensing and in the DNA damage response. After identifying this link, we designed molecules that could specifically interfere with this pathway. Driving the discovery of these molecules is our Chief Operating Officer and my colleague, Teresa.
The GLICs molecules target a new mechanism, and this mechanism is only present in cancer cells. And this specificity to cancer cells means that these drugs will have likely few, if any, side effects. Our in vitro studies indicate that GLICs molecules are cytotoxic towards a broad range of hard-to-treat cancers. We see a superior effect in tumors derived from glioblastoma multiforme patients. Data from our xenograft studies show that our lead compounds inhibit the growth of glioblastoma multiforme tumors by 83 and 94%. We have also verified that we are hitting the mechanism that we targeted. And importantly, we note that during these preclinical studies, the subjects do not experience any significant side effects. Our data has been reproduced and validated by 3 independent laboratories in Europe and in the United States. We teamed up with leading neurosurgeons and neuro-oncologists to bring these compounds into clinics.
Given the promise held by these molecules in clinical applications, Teresa and I decided to leave academia to advance these molecules as pharmaceuticals. We are presently scaling up the production of our lead pharmaceutical, and we are continuously developing and expanding our product pipeline. Our first patent covering these molecules was granted in March 2021. We anticipate that our lead pharmaceutical will drastically reduce the burden imposed by glioblastoma multiforme. If the work at Hemispherian is of interest to you, please reach out to any of the Hemispherian team.